Um, Hello, zombie. Hello. Good evening. Are you just stopping to say hi, since it's Saturday? Okay. But yeah, I apologizing for a bit of an unscheduled stream today. I cannot contain myself. I really want to play Alan Wake. Um. Now my car is broke at the moment, so I'm stuck here. So you're stuck at home, I guess, right? I mean, not the worst place to get stuck at. Okay, give me a moment. Give me a moment. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Where am I? All right. So, yeah, Alan Wake 2. I don't know if you've seen the discourse around this game, but everyone is just praising it. Like everyone on my Twitter, it's just like people they keep talking about this. And also my avatar's mouse doesn't move. That's wait a second. That's a weird one. Give me a second. Did I reset some settings or something? Uh okay, this is weird. Give me oh, okay, I should be moving now. All right. Yeah, the VTubing app stopped tracking my microphone somehow. All right, yeah. So Alan Wake 2. Yeah, everyone is just it has great scores, obviously, in all the media outlets. But again, also all people just praise it constantly. And from what I've seen, it's basically like a quite linear, right? Handcraftingly scripted game. It is, third-person action game, right? That also has quite apparently some people I've seen mention how is this game kind of there's a lot of similarities with Resident Evil, kind of like design sensibilities, sort of in regard to survival horror, but not exactly. It's not like completely the same thing. It's very interesting. It's like very intriguing stuff. I played the first time, or the first game, yeah. But I played it. I mean, I played it when it came out, I think, right? Which is like 7 years ago or something, like a long time. I played the first game, and I've played the deal. Was it DLC? Was it like some kind of? I think it was actually a standalone game, the American Nightmare something, where you have to like face the some kind of alter ego, some kind of villainous version of Alan, I think, which I actually liked. I don't remember much about that DLC / expansion. I remember that I liked it, but yeah, I barely remember anything. And from what I understand, you don't really need to remember Alan Wake 1 a lot. They're kind of the second one kind of stands independently, so it won't be confusing if you're like starting the second one as first. And I didn't watch any recaps. I was too busy. Yeah. Anyway, let's start. I checked that the game works on my PC well. Let's hope that it works on Twitch too. Yeah, let's begin. I'll play on normal because I've seen people say that this game is actually not that hard on normal. It's like it's not super challenging one. So I'll go with the normal mode.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Yeah, that's the cutscenes are pretty great in this one, what I've seen. Also the fact that like they use live action cutscenes too. It's like a very nice transition into like in-game cutscene. Yeah, we begin the game with this guy as as a playable character. Surprising, right? Anyway, actually, let me turn down the music. I think it's a bit too loud. Let's go to 50. Actually, I've heard people say that the cutscenes are like loud exceptionally, but let's go to 55. Okay, is it lagging on stream? I don't think it's lagging on stream, right? Yeah. There's been some controversy, right, about optimization and like tech requirements of Alan Wake 2. But I don't know, the game runs pretty well for me so far. Yeah, seems smooth, seems pretty good. Alright, so yeah, this is the beginning. Quite surprising. Is this a Finland simulator? Yeah, sort of. You can say that. Yeah, sort of. Also, hello, Arcturus. Yeah, the first area is great. I played basically like this whole like intro section to check how the game runs, and it's been great. Yeah, it's quite super moody, super moody. Like look at these trees in the distance.
Already gone.
Yeah, if I was like, I don't know, on a hike or something, like just like traveling through the forest, and I saw at this time of day a naked, dirty guy, on the beach or something, I'll probably just would leave. I'll be like, yeah, I don't want to deal with it. Can you see your own? I mean, are you sure you want me to risk, this stream? I think you can. I think I looked, and you can. He's looking for the sauna. Yeah, he's definitely in the state of needing some sauna, but yeah, probably the best part of this whole area is just like the moving trees. I'm always a big sucker for like violently moving trees. They're like creatures, Also, the only thing that kind of bugs me a little bit because of this, you would expect maybe the ambient to be a bit louder, right? It's probably should be very windy here, considering how the trees are moving. Look at this stuff. Yeah, one thing that I like about this whole intersection is how they are not being like completely obvious where you're supposed to go, right? Like at first, the way you just kind of come from this turn. The first area that you see, right, is this way. So you're kind of like, you're attracted maybe to go this way a little bit, right? And then, as you approach it, you realize it's just like, it's an obstacle, you can't move through it. and you start kind of like looking around, right? And this path, it's you know, if you look at it, you see that, oh yeah, this is probably where I can go, but it's not like, it's not screaming in your face, right? You need to look a little bit for it, which I like. It's not super confusing, but it like asks you to be, you know, engaged a little bit more with the space. And there will be more moments like this. Yeah, like just look at everything moving. Ah, good stuff. Also, there is this tree that just sticked out to me when I was checking the performance. It's just super weird how it's static, you know? Like how everything around me is moving, except for that tree. And it's kind of like bugging me, considering how it's framed perfectly, right, for us to see it. Feels like it's intentional in a way, right? How it's just like this one tree that stands out, and it's completely static, right? There's something uncanny about it, you know? Uncanny tree. What are these emotes? Are they like the moving cats are symbolizing the moving trees? Also, just like the way trees are moving too is kind of weird, right? It's like either there's something unnatural to it, sort of, I think? Right? It's just... Yeah, now that I like look into it... Alright, let's move on. Alright, some deer in the forest to scare us. Okay, that was... I forgot. Yeah, there are some jump scares with Alan making faces. Also some scary noises. I kinda appreciate the mood they set up here, but it's a bit unfortunate because since it is literally the first level and I'm playing as this like dirty, you know, poor guy, it's clear that I'm not really in danger, right? Probably I'm not. Probably I can like make a guess that I'm actually shouldn't be scared of anything. Which just a little bit but robs this whole sequence, I think, of its like power. Also very nice transitions through this tree. And yes, this is like our first explicit tutorializing. And this is actually, I think, the only, as far as I remember, the only explicit tutorializing. Like this whole level teaches us one thing, and it's how to sprint. which is kind of funny. But yeah, we can sprint now. Also, look at our back. How wet we are. Oh, we're very wet. Okay, some shadowy figures. I wouldn't describe it as a sprint. I mean, in comparison to his normal movement, yeah, it's faster. Yeah, let's put it this way. Here's like another example, actually, right, of this. You can see the fence, right, and the fence is kind of you can, you know, say gives a hint that there is maybe path to the left, right? Because usually the fences, you know, they're the edges of the roads, right? But here again we have this sort of like a red herring instance of actually no, this is not where we're supposed to go. It's blocked. This is where we are supposed to go, right? It's like relatively obscure parts. You need to look into it. You need to like actually like engage with the space again. Reluctant jog. I would also reluctantly jog if I was him, I think. Yep, this passes block 2. There's some very enticing light. Let's try to get there. I don't really think we can do anything in this section. And here's kind of the interesting sequence starts. Yeah, okay, so these guys, they're actually hostile, yeah. That's and they shoot at me. Let's try to get away. Oh, here's another one. And yeah, I got caught. Dessert. Yes, this cutscene is a little bit obnoxious for my taste. And now my favorite part. Here it comes. Here it comes. Ah. Good stuff. Good stuff. That was a great title drop. Yeah, Alan Wake 2.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Sipping coffee in sink.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
No, I don't think so.
I'm glad
I think it's
you're
just
on this
like the
case
kid's
with me,
voice, you
Anderson.
know.
It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
The woman said she? Oh, I didn't notice it.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Maybe it's like a shortened version of the name of...
Time to get to work.
Actually, yeah, I'm not sure. I like all the crediting in, you know, in this cutscene.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car.
Not something that
So
you
where's
see
the
quite
deputy?
often in video games.
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Another title drop. Return 1, invitation. Alright.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I should take a look at that map.
Yeah, they kind of very quickly give you a very like explicit direction where what you're supposed to do. Yeah, the previous... Okay, let's talk a little bit about the section in the end of the intro, right? When the cultists appear and attack us. I kind of like about that moment how when they introduced the cultists for the first time, right? When there's like you see the car appearing with lights on and there are like a bunch of figures gathering in front of it. What I liked about is how there is some moment of ambiguity, right? That it's not very clear if these guys are like your enemies, really, or maybe they're actually someone that you should like move toward because, you know, you're clearly in a terrible state and you need to look for help, right? To call for help or something. So that was like, for me, when I played it first time, it created a very nice moment of sort of like of surprise when I like for the moment I was kind of like unsure if I'm supposed to approach these guys, but then like I still approached them because they weren't like immediately attacking me, right? And then they started shooting me. I realized like, oh shit, they are not my friends. And then yeah, I started running from them and then got like captured by the other cultists. So that was like nice moment, or like ambiguity that they introduced in the end of that sequence. Yeah, I'm curious how like like most of the players, how they would react to this scene. Would they like try to run away immediately or not? But anyway, yeah, let's keep on going. Trees are calm now. It's like there is one tree, right? You can see there's kind of like it's bent. Interestingly, I wonder, is it like it's just a tree that got like sort of collapsed because of the like rain and storm or something? Not really sure. No motorized vehicles. Protect the trails. I wonder if I can just like leave some lake here. How much I can go?
This can't be the right way.
Huh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised that they didn't put just an invisible wall there, but instead decided to go through this like fade in, fade out kind of sequence with a comment of the character. Okay. probably the same thing will happen if I go this way. So let's consult with the map. Is he like? Oh yeah, he's looking at me when I approach him. Oh, is he? Yeah, he does. Okay. I did not want to do that. Oh god, the achievements.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
God, that achievement was terrible. The way it appeared. Okay, let's check out the map. His hand is empty. Wait, really? I didn't even notice. I was just looking at his face very intensely. Okay, all right. Yeah, he has nothing in his hands. God damn it! I was so too much focused on a different thing. But anyway, here we have a map that loaded for a second here. Oh, kind of surprised that we can see our current location. Alright, so it's Cauldron Lake, campgrounds. Your home is the fucking telegram. I'm sorry, apologies for the telegram. Okay, so... Oh, I like this. I like this sort of... Feels like an actual, you know, map, right? That we like borrowed from some hotel or something, like from the resort. Unplayable refunds request. Actually, don't know if you can refund because Alan Wake currently on PC is only at Epic Games Store. I don't know, Epic Games, do they allow refunds? I'm not even aware of that. Okay, so we have Bony Legged Path, rental cabins. Then there is a general store, Witch's Hut, Witch's Ladle, Crow's Foothills, Cauldron Lake Shore. Witchfinder Station, lots of witches in this one. I guess I also like how there's like a bigger map of the like bigger area, I guess, in the background. Okay, all right.
Hey, over here.
I wonder if I could reach him first.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Well, this is an awkward moment, guys. What? Do I need to do something? Do I need to like approach them? Oh, okay. That was. Yeah, they probably could extend the trigger for the dialogue because I feel like I was standing at a reasonable distance. Yeah, that was an awkward moment, but yeah, I am actually. Oh, I am in charge here. I thought I was like helping this. That was like Sam was my senior. I'm sorry. What's his name? Casey? Well, I am in charge here. Also like how I can like they literally show you the button that you need to press.
Saga Anderson, I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
That was good. That was good. What? Oh, that looks. Why the dialogue options look drastically different, right? You can see that the second option is like the font is bigger and it's like bold. I wonder if it's like signifies something important. Yeah, I could use a briefing.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Can I like actually get out of this? I'm sorry, I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff like that during this stream probably because this is actually like super interesting for me personally because at Space Marine 2 we actually have lots of scenes, like narrative scenes where you talk to someone and you like just stand near them and there are like lots of like questions about how do we handle situations where the player just decides to just turn around, you know, and just move away. Like how do we handle dialogue in this case? And you saw that they actually, what they did, they just, when the character talks, I think they literally just force your camera to look at the character, right? Like right now, let's say.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Couple
when he
out of
moves, the
towners.
camera moves on him
I
to
wonder
focus.
what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
And I actually can't move.
City folk, right?
Okay, I'm sorry, I need to listen.
But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Yeah, okay, they are very, they're restricting your movement, your camera very, very harshly in during dialogues. Okay, makes sense. But they don't do it like for, they do it like very short briefs of moments. So they like, it's not like very noticeable. Cauldron Lake rental cabins. Organ positions unpredictable. Okay, let's take a look at the body.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Sam, are you going to? No.
Gone. These fucking out-of-towners. We can handle this ourselves if they just stay the hell out of it. All of them.
Shut up, Thornton. They can still hear you.
I'm just saying. You know I'm usually a calm person. Yoga 3 times a week. But these goddamn city folk always think they know everything. It gets on my fucking nerves.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
For fuck's sake.
I love these guys already. Yeah, Sam is just, he stands here. I guess he reacts. Okay. Yeah, they've been waiting for me.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Alright, so now we're actually getting in some proper tutorialization. Okay, case board. Access the case board inside the mine place.
The
Oh,
Mine Place.
that's interesting.
My version of the Mine Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mine Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
It's kind of weird because we, the player, already know what. Yeah, this is kind of like an interesting moment, right? Where you are you basically experienced the event like personally, right? We've been there. We actually were the ones who got killed. And so kind of like seeing this, there's like maybe to some extent there's like, you know, there's like interesting moment where you know already what happened, right? But you like kind of you see other people who don't have this information trying to figure it out, right? There's like, you know, there's kind of like something curious about something, you know, I don't know, playful even, I don't know, when you just see other people's attempts to like reach the truth when you already have access to it. Yeah, this is fancy. I'm curious if they, I guess they have like some kind of area constantly present, right? Somewhere like outside the map, probably. Like this whole room. Yeah, you can, yeah, you can't really see anything outside. It's just, yeah. Oh, I can't zoom in this room for some reason. It's a bit weird. Because I kind of want to look at, you know, items. Yeah, so this is Logan, I guess, right? And this is our, this is Sam. I'm sorry, Casey. Happy, wait, what's happy? No, it's not happy birthday. Is it happy birthday? No, it's not. Not sure what's something OORR. Yeah, I can't read. Ah, look at this carpet. Very comfy carpet. Also, judging by the interaction hint here, right? Looks like this room is, you know, it's actually bigger. There's some area that you can access yet. Kind of funny how this mine place just literally looks like our apartment, right? Just, I mean, kind of, I guess it's one way to do it, right? Just imagine back at your place where you're comfy. Okay, so we have if you press control, we get goals. We have two at the moment. Get to the crime scene and meet Deputy Thornton at the general store. Understood. Let's check out the case board.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Okay, let's zoom. You're now free to navigate. Okay. All right, so let's navigate. So let's go from left to right. That's just a case. The Cauldron Lake murder. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will have our search for the killer. Victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. What year it is, by the way? Did it mention what year it is? But they all reported missing in 2010. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Oh, okay, so the victim was reporting missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in shallow grave. Wendy Davis. Teacher, body bloated, large chest found. Wait, so it's found in Cauldron Lake 2018. Some organs missing, predation, state of the body does not match 8 years spent in the lake. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, hard removed. Strange tattoos. Found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound was ruled because of death. The body is eligible. Murder method. Slight differences in murders. Bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. Kinda surprising how these photos, they're just like, they're super watered down, right? They're just, you can look at them and don't feel like disgust, you know, like you don't feel like physically ill. Is it actually like just our character who we played as? Bruising on wrists and legs. 2 of the victims had bruising, some from restraints, strapped up down. We were restrained, yes. Deep gash in the chest, heart missing. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma, consistent with 2018 victim. Hard to confirm the condition of body. All bodies experienced bloating. Bloating of the corpse is indicative of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in water. Killer profile. Kind of weird how you had all the stuff before even getting to see the body IRL. Yeah, I guess we are kind of, yeah, we already sort of, we have information about the guy that we played as, right? I don't know, he was kind of handsome, you know, when he was in his like normal sort of state. Yeah, we kind of, yeah, we already, I guess, we actually up to, we have the information, right? That we, you know, like we saw in the intro level, basically, right? Victims was discovered and eligible to use a message from the killer, maybe, or they aren't. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Wait a second, 2010. Is it when Alan Wake released? Give me a second. Was it released in Alan Wake release date? It is 2010. Huh. I wonder, is it somehow a connection to Alan Wake too? Like the first one? Yeah, okay, so for now, right, I don't think there's anything for us to do, right? It's so weird how I cannot zoom in this room. Weird choice. Anyway.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
So, okay, so Mind Place is not a pause button.
Gives me a headache.
Nice vista.
Sky.
I know, I'm not a big specialist, you know, on Finland. But this forest feels very Finnish to me, I don't know. Even so, we're actually in America, right? But just, I don't know, maybe it's just because I know that, you know, the studio that made it, they're located in Finland. And this is kind of just like fucks with me a little bit. But yeah, that's just... Yeah, probably this is what messes with my head a little bit. I think there's like on the stream there are like very subtle, no, relatively subtle stutters, I think. But I think it's hopefully it's tolerable. Oh, there is a stone. Something collapsed here?
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
That was a bit of a weird moment when we stopped together, and but we kept talking to each other. And so basically, what happened that he was like talking to me while he's like looking in completely opposite direction, right? It looked just a little bit weird, but yeah, it's a real art of like making such sequences look as less uncanny, you know, as possible. Starting fires is prohibited. Please do not feed wildlife. Leave no trace. Now he actually looks at me.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
What? I didn't even see it. Oh, okay, that's also a weird one. Like, she didn't even see the stairs, so like, actually, like, the pass is not. I can, like, you cannot use the stairs further. We already told that. Was it like a drop down basically to cut the previous area? Oh my god, I always keep pressing E because like for a second this F looks like E to me, you know? But no, that's F. Can I climb down? Oh, I actually can. Okay. Mirror Peak. That's. I guess like I was confused for a second. Why they're not focusing on this sign? I guess they're trying to show the mountain too. The Mirror Peak, the mighty mountain in the distance, is no other than the Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. I like that, how it sounds, inverted glory. Yeah, nicely framed mountain. Love it. Mirror Peak. God, that's also such a nice name. Yeah, there was some kind of storm basically, right? It didn't look as violent. I guess it kind of did. Yeah, I guess it kind of did. Mirror Peak sounds like a brand of camera that you hide behind the mirror. yeah, there's.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Oh, okay. So he's waiting for me there. All right. And if I move too far away, that like the character actually like handles it through dialogue. Yeah, Mirror Peak is definitely, now that you mentioned it, it's kind of it can make some associations for sure. So is it like just an optional exploration area?
I need to find my way back.
Oh, this is so weird. Like they have two different ways of dealing with like a character hitting like the boundary of the map, right? In the beginning, they use this like this fade in, fade out sequence. But here they actually they like make the character like turn forcefully around. Huh, interesting. Interesting inconsistency. I wonder if like the first feature was, you know, maybe like one feature was implemented at one point of development and the second one was later. So they just kind of like didn't replace the old ones with the new ones everywhere. Yeah, I can also go this way. Can I go this way? Oh, actually, that now that I think about it, it's kind of smart that the Casey doesn't follow us. You kind of like you're saving on like solving all the problems and polishing your like NPC companion, you know, navigation stuff, right? Because even like in sequences like this that are rather simple, right? You still need to do work with no mesh, and you need to make sure that like the NPC's movements through the areas is just like as smooth as like normal looking, right? As much as possible. But if you just say that, okay, actually, you know what? Let's say that our companion only moves through the critical pass, and if the player diverts from the critical pass, they just stand and wait for them, you know? I kind of like it. Mortar Falls. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirits as it does the surrounding nature. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a mortar and pestle, quite like the one the Witch of Cauldron Lake is fabled to have used to travel through the night sky. That's a nice painting of a waterfall. Yeah, kind of surprisingly, this whole sequence reminds me of just, oh god, what's the name of it actually? It's not Stranger Things, right? Because it's a TV show. Life is Strange. Yeah, that's this one. Especially like I think in the second game, they have like a bunch of sequences like this where you just like move through the wilderness with some companion and talk with them and like explore a space around you. Yeah, definitely did not expect Life is Strange vibes from this one. Oh,
Is that a kid's lunchbox?
Cold Case.
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
My dad used to say, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Not sure what the tough get going to, but maybe you'll find it inspiring. What's this? Manuscript fragments? Alright, we found something. Okay, manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the... Oh, it's okay, it's upgrade material. Pistols. I don't... Do I need... Can I upgrade it or... No. I need much more than 2. Also, I didn't notice at first, but she has a very comfy sweater. Look at this. There's like a forest with a deer. Very on point. Very, very nice design. Yeah, it is cool how like the transition between 2 areas is very, very smooth. Christmas jumper? Yeah, actually, yeah, I guess. It kind of fits, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, looks nice. I'm kind of sad that the camera doesn't let me to actually look at the front. But, yeah, looks nice. Not really sure where... Oh. Hello, Casey.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Oh, this is nice. Actually, that was a nice dialogue for our return. Because I did feel lost. Yeah, exactly. You don't get many games set at Christmas. That's actually also true, right?
I
Yeah.
think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Oh, they even add the radio effect to the voice of companion if they're talking too far away from us. Nice stuff. Cauldron Lake Campgrounds. Yeah, this place is really abandoned. Oh, there's some funky collision on this branch, I think. Yeah, doing the collision path for an area like that must be very annoying. I can already sympathize with like a level designer or whoever had to do it.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I think I just don't jump and crouch. Oh, that's nice. As far as I know, no. Maybe there is crouch. Maybe it's like contextual, like how the drop down was. Yeah, the space bar is responsible for like some dodge, it looks like. Yeah, so probably no jumping. Maybe there is crouch, or if it's all just contextual. Oh, is it like a? Oh, I said it was like the toilet. Oh man, I never used in my life these like phone booths because they're not really a thing in Russia. So I never really experienced using these little like spaces. I used them as a kid. I've seen like, I know that they're used in UK at least as a decoration, right? Because of the, the iconic red phone booth, right? The British one. But are they still functional? Not a great experience. I mean, yeah, I imagine it's quite uncomfy, to be in a booth like this. It's not even, you're not... I guess it's actually kind of good that it's transparent, because if it was solid, you would be just, it would be hell for people who especially have claustrophobia. But then it's still kind of, I can imagine it's being very uncomfortable to use them, kind of awkward. Everyone here uses them as a public toilet, so not having them. Okay, alright. Damn. Also, hello, nobody. Good evening. Yeah, I couldn't contain myself. I decided to play Alan Wake 2 because everyone is just keeps hyping this game on my Twitter timeline. So wait, are they don't work anymore, but they did when I was young. But do they work in Germany? Do they do you have still functional phone booths, or they just again also decorative like in UK? Curious. Probably decorative, I assume, right? Like, it wouldn't make sense to have like actual functional one. I don't know, actually. Yeah, I imagine like, why would you use them, right? In 23, or even like, I don't know, 5 years ago, when everyone just have like portable smartphones. General store. Oh, I really love this tree. This like, what do you call it? It's like, this. You see the plants that are coming like down, from the tree. Like it's not the part of the tree, right? It's like a different plant, I think, or maybe it is actually like I'm not sure. But it looks very nice. Creates like a very nice pattern with this with this like a big amount of these horizontal lines. Not horizontal, actually, vertical lines. Actually, now that I look at it, I think I've seen this tree before, or rather this tree. It's like I feel like I've seen like they're repeating some assets. But you know what? I don't mind. This is beautiful. They stopped working in January 2023. Oh my god, that's actually wow. That's I wouldn't have guessed that. But actually, that's been pretty recently. Damn. Ivy or moss or something. Yeah, it looks like an ivy, right? Something like ivy, I think. But you see, there's like you can see it's like very focused and deliberate, right? They're placing like a standout assets right in your like critical path where they know that you will see them and you notice them and you will appreciate them. Yeah, basically use them where it counts. General Store, Cauldron Lake.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
I love this guy. I love this guy so much. It's like this conflict between like a countryside folks and city folks. I love it always. Especially when it's like wrapped in this kind of like a comedic like set dressing sort of. Yeah, actually it's surprising that in terms of mood, it was very comfy, like sunny day at the beginning, right? But very quickly we are like moving to this kind of moody, kind of, I don't know, similarly to the intro level. Actually, it's like it's not very comfy anymore. General Store, Cauldron Lake. Can I go this way? Huh, it's kind of surprising she doesn't even say anything. Yeah, probably it's not supposed to go this way. Yeah, all this time I was holding a flashlight, but it's this is it's kind of bad actually. Yeah, also you can see this like a very funky transition. I think it's like a very nice example of a AAA darkness, right? When you just it looks pitch dark. It's like just it's like I'm looking into abyss, right? But the moment I step inside, I can see everything. I don't even need the flashlight. Well, I actually kind of need it. But yeah, that was like a bit bizarre transition. So what people were doing here? Someone was gambling. Look at that. Oh, so this is like a oh my god, look at the equipment. So this place is supposed to be abandoned, right? If I remember correctly from the dialogues. But these are like the guys who I guess really like just for some looking for some spicy experiences, sort of. Yes. Oh, that's what am I looking at? Some cards. I just collect photo of this. It's such a strange angle. Okay, let's go to the mind place. What was that? Did I store this photo somewhere? I don't think so. Oh, did I? Oh no, well that's weapon upgrade. Actually, this is nice. I like how the interaction, you know, spot is like, it's highlighted from a very, you know, big distance, so I can see immediately where it is. I don't need to like to touch every corner. Yeah, so some equipment, bunch of radiators. Yeah. What's a book? What's a book? I don't see the book. The title. It's right. Oh, I can't read this. It's god damn it. Handbook, something handbook, right? Oh, it's survival. It's survive. I think it's something about survival handbook, right? Probably, which makes sense. Thank you for shopping here. Yeah, for the abandoned place, it looks really nice. Like actually, like nice stop for some travelers. Yeah, there's just like the density of the details here. Oh, there's even a safe. Can I interact with it? No. Yeah, there's like so much stuff that it kind of feels like it was abandoned in a rush, right? Like the, yeah, you can see there is like some store products. No, I should have listened more closely to the dialogues, actually, I think. Because I wonder if there's some kind of emergency, like accident. Deers. Wait, no, that's not Deers. It's Deer Festival, probably? Live music. Back to Charlie. Games, parade, cuisine, trophies, hunting, family fun. I don't like this deer, actually. This deer is kind of like, it's just looking, it feels like it's just piercing through my soul or something. Also, it's like it's weirdly cut, right? Like just, it's just the cut is just so like perfect. Or maybe it's not. Wait, is it? No, it doesn't feel like it's a full poster, right? Because Deer Fest. No, there should be like parts that was torn somehow. Just perfectly torn. Oh, someone was checking out something with oh, what do you call this? Binoculars, right, in English? Oh, I can move the chair. Oh, is it a deer that they hunted? Looks probably some historical photo of this place. Wild woodcutters. Limu or lime lemon. Is it like a reference to a real brand? Huh. Okay, what do we have here? Monday 9/3. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self: train the fielder. Tuesday 9/4. Nothing to report. Some animals regular. Wednesday 9/5. Hunters out after dark. Butchers heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people. Could get more than the bargained out there. Maybe the gunshots were cultists, right? Because the cultists were shooting at us, right? So maybe this was actually them. You and I. Very intriguing title for the book. Also nice design too. Something is leaking. I wonder, are those like supposed to be drying machines? Like this is like the normal like washing machines, and this is where you dry clothes, I assume. I like the design of the windows, like very futuristic, it feels like. God, it's bugging me how I hear the water leaking sound, but I don't see it actually. Let's get out of here. Can I go this way? Pressing E again instead of F. Door locked. Okay. Yeah, nice place. I would stop here. Oh, what is Razer? Is it AC? Is it like a conditioner? Looks like a conditioner, right? Very bulky. Yeah, probably. Damn, is it how like old conditioners look like? I kinda like it. Kinda like the design of this box. Also, it also kind of feels like it's just supposed to fall down, right? It looks very heavy to be supported by... Actually, how it's supported? It's like just connected to the... Oh, no, I see there's like connections to the ceiling. Okay. No questions. Open daily store Icewood. Icewood? Alright, sorry guys, I was checking out the store. It was very exciting. Yeah, like in the open, there is like, you don't even see that there is a flashlight. You can kind of forget that there is a flashlight activated. Which I guess makes sense. Oh, this is where we were running when we were playing as the like naked guy, right? I think this is where we were, right? Yeah. I think this is where we encountered the car with the cultist, and this is where we run away from. Oh, this is cool. I like it. How we are basically tracing the paths that we walked in the first level.
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor.
Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Oh, that's his
Step
heart.
1. Examine the corpse.
They didn't even take the heart. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, that was us. Poor guy. How do we examine him? Oh.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlocked for your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the mind press. Okay, C allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with and placed on the board. So like this. And I can...
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
Okay.
Coincidence?
That's very nice that she like talks. She has like an internal, right, monologue. So she doesn't actually have to like move her mouse. I don't have to like to do any facial animations. Man has a bad picnic. Yeah. It was a very bad picnic for us. Okay, so we have another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if there's a link to the killings. We're here to investigate. You know, I'm kind of... I'm not sure how I feel about these detective systems, you know, when the detective stuff is done, you know, for you by the character, right? When, like in this case, for example, when you approach the scene and the game asks you like, oh, okay, interact with this object and with this object and with that object. And then as you do this, the character just, you know, figures out the stuff for you, right? Makes like all the assumptions and stuff, right? Like in this case, we just, yeah, what I did, I just approached the corpse, pressed F, then entered this mind place, pressed a bunch of buttons that the game told me to press, and like that's it. And like the character basically did everything, all the like intellectual labor by themselves, right? I don't know how I feel about this kind of like way of letting the player experience the like being detective, you know. Kind of I feel like it's just a very like a decorative kind of it just ends up feeling very shallow, just, you know, like I don't know, like a cutscene sort of, you know, that you just watch it, but that's it, you know. And I kind of wish that maybe they would try to make it a little bit more engaging. I don't know, kind of what, for example, what's his name, Lucas Pope, right, did in Obra Dinn, for example. I think Obra Dinn is like, it's a fantastic example of detective game where you actually like you put stuff together and you actually like have this book and then you figure out like what happened exactly, right? You actually do all the like intellectual, you know, labor, engaging stuff of figuring out and making guesses in regard to like solving the mystery. Yeah, here it just, I mean, it's sort of makes sense. It's a AAA game, you know, and they kind of, again, sort of following, it sort of makes sense if you, again, you want to go for the like very smooth flow, right? When you just, the player like has no obstacles, they're just like, they're experiencing everything just like in a nice manner. They see some stuff, they see some like, they read some notes, and they're just like, they're not actually you know, troubled by anything. They're not actually like, there's no opportunity for them to get stuck, for example, right? Like, because there's a lot of opportunities to get stuck in Obra Dinn. I don't know. Oh god, yeah, I really loved Return of the Obra Dinn for not doing that. Yeah, it's kind of like, it makes sense. It's that this is the approach they took, especially considering that you can argue that the whole detective thing is just, it is a flavor, right? It is not a detective game. It is more of a, you know, action-oriented, action exploration kind of game rather, right, than a detective stuff. It's really hard to do detective stuff. Yeah, it is true, especially when you like make a very expensive, very like kind of like a big game like this, right? There's also this kind of like natural risk aversion that AAA sort of context puts you in. Okay, so another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings where here it is. Okay, yeah. I mean, it looks fancy, right? Like all the cases and photos like meshed together. Do people actually do this? Like the actual like detectives? It feels like it would be like so laborious and kind of like annoying to put all the like threads together. I don't know. Especially that you can do this in PC and just like on a computer in a digital format. So okay, placing a key mesh in the cusp begins a new line of investigation. When the key mesh is placed, it'll throw a new question. Okay. Objectives are viewable in the case board and goals. You're now free to examine the case and leave. Okay, so we have our goals: investigate the crime scene, and the cases are. Okay, cases. Cauldron Lake murders, clues, background case. Yeah, you can even see that they tell you the amount of clues you have. Alex Casey lunchboxes.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
Oh, look at this stuff. Oh my god, everything connects together. Nice. So I have like another clue, right? Lunchbox near the waterfall vista at the
Doesn't
corner.
make sense.
Huh? What? What am I supposed to do? That is so weird. Like, I just... So I cannot put photos anywhere. I need to put them in specific area to like, I guess, to sort of create impression that I'm like actually connecting something. Like, I cannot just like press random like buttons, you know. I actually need like to move a little bit and pretend like, oh yes, I'm connecting stuff. Right, the writer of the note is leaving this to inspire someone. Are they really for me? Okay. Oh god, this lamp is too close to the note. Oh, that's kind of hard to read. Cauldron Lake area, Bright Falls area. Then even tell you, I think this like the question marks. Yeah, they like the amount of clues I need to find. They actually, why do you have to do this? Do you have like to spoil the amount of clues I need to find? Maybe like for like I guess it like tells you like explicitly like if you're like in completionist mindset how much stuff you need to find, I guess, which is helpful. I guess if the character needs to come up with some ideas based on the clues, it could be better to have your partner to come out and say it rather than they play a character. I mean, it's kind of, it's either way. It just kind of feels like, you know, it's just the game does the interesting part for you both, right? Or either it's your character, which I guess kind of sounds a little bit, feels a bit weirder, you know, when like it's basically the character doing something that, you know, outside of your control, right? Because usually the character that you control, right, you can like control every action outside of the like their dialogue options, I guess. Oh, actually no, we control even dialogue option too for this in this one. It's just kind of, yeah, there's kind of like you lose control of your character, right? There's this part to it which is feels a bit weird. So maybe, yeah, maybe your companion tell the stuff would be better. But either way, it's just kind of, it feels like, yeah, the game does interesting stuff for you while you're just looking. Okay. Am I supposed? Okay, the corpse is still. All right, you can collect clues from the body to progress investigation.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Yeah, just again, just me pressing on the things that the game tells me to press on.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Okay. This is consistent with previous killings, yeah. Oh my god, where do you want me to put it?
No.
Do you want me to? Oh, that's kind of annoying because I was putting it somewhere in the around this area, but the game just.
Think.
Think about what? Like, what?
Heart removed from chest.
Oh god, that's
strapped by the
that
wrist.
is a weird way to do
Matches
it.
the previous murders.
Um,
But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
yeah, the clues have resolved to the open question, and good for them. Good for them resolving this one. And unlock the deduction. As you advance, the investigation, new questions will be unlocked. Updating your goals. Understood. You can check the better goals by pressing Control. Yes. You are now free to examine the case board to leave. Oh, this is just there's like so little like annoying parts about it, you know, like this, for example, do you have to put me on pause to tell me that, by the way, you can do things now? Do you have to like actually like freeze EI, you know, the EI, the UI screen for this? Because just to okay. Okay, the killers. What's about find evidence, talk to someone. All right, they even tell you how to, like, what exactly you need to do.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues.
Let's talk. Have you identified the victim?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Thank you for correcting. Nightingale, I feel like it's just another reference, probably, right? Saga is a Swedish name, apparently. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that she's apparently she has like a Swedish roots or something like this. Yeah, it's like, it's just what's like the area where like the Finland and Sweden, oh my god, Sweden is located. It's like there's like a name for the region. Oh well, you know what I'm talking about. You knew the victim?
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened after he got fired?
So what happened to Nightingale?
Scandinavia,
after a
yeah.
year ago?
Yes, thank you.
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
There's something very spooky, you know, about like just like the story of, yeah, this person disappeared certain years ago, but they just appeared one day, and then they got killed. You know, it's just like something about this, the disappearance for certain years, like super scary. I don't know. You want to check out some beer? Oh, I didn't even notice. What's this?
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Thank you for
Was it
figuring
for a
out.
camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Yeah, also there are like these instances, right, that are kind of easy to fall into when the character just comments on stuff that, you know, it's kind of obvious, right? And I mean, it makes sense for them to comment it, like, oh yeah, someone drank beer here, someone had a good time, but it's just, and it also feels a bit, I don't know, a bit obnoxious, just a little bit. Okay, Casey Nightingale went off the deep end, fought him. Some of the victims, Robert Nightingale, last seen. God, why do you want me to put it in game? Please tell me.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
For later. The game even tells you when you cannot use clues, like, this is for later. No, you can't. Don't look for these clues for now. It is a nice, it's cute sticker. I like the sticker design, so yeah, like it's like super hand-holding
Was he
approach.
killed here? Or brought here after. For display.
All right, let's follow more, you know, UI interaction hints. Let's
Multiple
interact.
people were here. Multiple killers? Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Okay, all right, understood. Yeah, they even, it looks like the yellow point, right, near the board word. I think it's actually like, it just tells you if there is something new, right, to check out. Which is, again, it's super convenient. It's just multiple sets of footprints. Oh, I think I need to like hover the clue over the paper, right? Yeah, that's how I need to do it.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers.
And now
The
the
party.
yeah, the clues are now unlocked. I wonder where I can use these clues.
Okay.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years.
That's actually very. It's kind of
Why
like
here?
it
Why now?
feels like a stretch to think that, right? Because it could be just someone else, like hanging out before the murder.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You can use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. Okay. I can imagine them shaking after user testing this and crying while adding for later stickers. It is a tough one. I can like I dislike this, right? But I am sympathetic because I can imagine easily that like in the early iterations they had this system to be more like interactive, right? I imagine easily that had like plans for like actual active players participation in the detective gameplay. But after, you know, all the, you know, playtests, they just like they were like getting those moments where people were stuck, confused, frustrated, and like every time they had to like to make it more clear, more like easily, you know, understandable, more like explicit. And, you know, like after playtest and playtest, it's just, this is what they came down with. Yeah. It is a tough one. Okay, so profiling to get into the suspects' and victims' heads. How do we do this? Okay, using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people. Actually, Saga is a very cool name, now that I think about it. Like, I wonder, are all Swedish names are so cool? Now that I think about it, I don't really know a lot of Swedish names, but Saga, that sounds like a cool name. Okay, let's do this. Missing person ritual murder, Nightingale. That's a cool photo. Like very, very nicely looking photo.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
All right, yeah, we're kind of, yeah, we're just, yeah, I guess our detective has like some really outstanding psychic abilities or something. Ritual murder.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
At least cutscenes are nice. Like, from what I've seen, like the cutscenes, like the cutscene direction is just really good. I guess this is it. Case board again. I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now after 13 years? Where has he been? Oh, can I drink this?
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst mom. If they wanted to do ritual murder, it was very risky shooting him with a gun. Yeah, that's also... It is... Yeah, this whole like setup... It's just... Those are like very unserious cultists, right? Because they apparently were drinking beer, you know, in the area where the murder was like planned. They had the tripod, the camera like set up on the tripod, and also they were drinking. Also they were shooting us quite a few times with guns. Yeah, those are like very funky cultists. I guess it's also like kind of realistic, sort of. I don't know. This is how I would imagine cultists to behave. Oh, I can access this. Oh, that's just
connected to
that was
somehow.
okay. That was an exit. All right.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Casey, are you going to lead us? Sam, come on, please, just... I'm going to move... Okay, he's finally moving. And again, it's like, it's pretty simple stuff, but another like nice queer quiz, having a companion, right? In sequence like this.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's
Is-
not that
Oh my
complicated.
god.
Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
Yeah, but yeah, basically it's just... it's nice that companion, right? It just serves as a basically a guide for the player, right? Like, how do you orient yourself in place, like in space and where you're supposed to go? Just follow the companion, basically, right? It's like a very like handy tool. It's like a, well, the companion on their own, they're just, they serve a lot of like narrative goals, right? It's just more interesting to walk around space like that and to talk to someone, right? And then they're also like guiding you through the area naturally. It's like a very like nice example of elegant design, right? And it's just one entity just like serves multiple goals, basically. Oh god, I can already feel the reenactment. It isn't really working, and maybe it's their way of giving the user information. Already forgot everything. Oh, thank god. They repeated. Yeah, they repeat. It is. Oh, this is actually a good point. Yeah. I can imagine during the playtest, some people actually like encountering this problem. They just like, when the whole like nice cutscene sequence is over, they're just like, and they're back to the forest, right? They're like, what she was talking about, and that was like relatively like a common issue that they decided, okay, how do we reinforce all the information, right? Reintroduce it to the player. Oh, let's do it through the dialogue with our companion, right? Because it makes sense. It makes sense to talk, for them to talk to each other, and like for her to repeat all the stuff she already figured out, to share this with her companion. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Oh, that's the uncanny tree.
Creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
She literally told him to go out and touch grass. Damn it! Show some respect for the elders, Saga. Yeah, this tree is just super creepy. I don't know. It's static. It doesn't like I guess stand out that much right now, but in the intro sequence where like there is a storm, right, and now like every tree is just like violently shaking, this tree just stood static. Oh yeah, there's something off about this one. I'm feeling it. Also, the fact that you can like move through this tree is also just it's like a cave or something. And like look at this, damn. Okay, what do we have here? What kind of clues? Oh my god. I didn't even notice there was a note here. I guess I can see it now, but damn, yeah. That's a very well hidden. Okay.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
This is very nicely preserved, like foot tracks, right? Considering there is like a violent rain, like raging all the night. Yeah, this is very sketchy looking to me.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Are you going to look at it? Really? Is it all you have to say about the... Are you... Huh? Am I not pressing something that I'm supposed to press? I guess not, okay. Oh, alright, she picks it up and it cuts in.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
That was a nice, like, blend with a live action cutscene. Oh my god, the achievements! Oh, they're so obnoxious.
This is right up my alley.
God,
Nightingale came
I
this
hate
way.
this. Epic Games,
Either he
fix
dropped
this
this
shit.
page, or the killers left it for us.
Okay, manuscript pages. Profiling? The
We
page.
found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Okay, manuscript pages. The message. Read. The victim was one of their own, FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up only to be murdered in a brutal and bloody ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was a page, this page, the first page the last had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words felt like a message, was a message. Someone knew they were here, what they were doing, someone playing a game with them, leading them on, an invitation. How could they not accept? the sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them. So this is basically Alan's writing, right? I haven't spoiled anything, but like from what I've seen, I understand that this is like at least some of the events that happen in the game, they're just kind of like a result of Alan's writing a story. So like his stories are coming to life. So there's like connection to this, which is pretty cool. Okay, some footprints.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Okay, let's just put more stuff. Oh no, we are reaching the end of the wall.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Wait, you want me to go back? I thought we are...
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you kind of like, if you start like paying attention, right, you notice that they have like characters, and not just characters, they repeat the same information quite many times, right? They're kind of just like to make sure, right, that the information will be received by the player. Oh, what's... Oh, look at this.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
Each ladle? There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch. Oh, so this is a tree. Okay, the women returned to avenge her wrongdoers. She was not a witch before she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Oh, so the legend goes.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Oh my god, god damn it, like the way they talk about this. I so badly wanted them to go into the tree and be swallowed by some terrible darkness. Yeah, it is kind of unfortunate. You sort of go through the tree.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Yeah, in the intro level, you actually like move through the tree. And it is kind of, kind of creepy, kind of, there's something about it, yeah. But unfortunately, they just block the path for now. Yeah, damn. It is creepy, right? Like, again, it is the way it's just, it doesn't move. I think the fact that it doesn't move is intentional, now that I think about it. It must be intentional. Yeah. Oh my god, such an uncanny tree. Like... Okay, let's move on. Yeah, didn't really expect... okay, maybe we can do some exploration. Actually, like, this whole place looks very inviting.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
It's like a swamp, right? Looks like
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Okay, thank you for telling me this. I mean, like, on one hand... Oh my god, I can actually try to... No, there's an invisible wall, okay. Like, on one hand, it is a bit, you know... It feels a bit patronizing, right? And when the characters, like, literally tell you, oh, I can't go this way. Yeah, there's, like, is this... I don't want to go this... oh, it's blocked. Like, they literally explicit tell you, right? This... But on the other hand, I think it's kind of just better way to handle like situations like this where there's like some ambiguity about whether you can progress or not, instead of just like putting an invisible wall and just that's it, you know. Like yeah, you're just putting invisible wall here and that, you know, no comment or anything like this. Oh, look at this! Look at the sun. God rays are very nice. The sun doesn't even feel like a sun, right? It's just like a weird source of light. Ah, good stuff. I wonder if there's actually anything that I can like find. There must be, right? Why would you let me get to this place otherwise? I mean, there is a sign. Witchfinder Station. That way. What is Witchfinder Station? What that's supposed to mean, I wonder. It's like a...
Hey, Casey. What's the Forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Oh, that was a cute banter. A triangle.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Oh, I love how they handle like a player like just wandering around away from the like critical path. It's just I just kind of like sometimes I just want to wander around just to hear their dialogues, you know, how they would react. I can go this way actually. I guess let's do this. Let's check it out.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Oh, there is a cabin. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's the witch's hut. Here lived the witch of the Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Spooky. Also, it is kind of creepy how the like the what do you call this, like window close planks, whatever these things are, like how they're like moving and makes noises, right? If I was inside like the cabin, I would be freaking out. Even if I knew what the source of the noises are, I would still be very anxious. Oh my god, she so violently entered this this room. Yeah, just imagine sitting here and like constantly like listening to these like noises of like knocking stuff. Ah. This is a very fancy chair. Look at this. Here's a cauldron. There's like a... Oh my god, it's like a family of chairs, you know? There's like a very little basic chair. There's like a more detailed chair, and there's like the big... like the king of all chairs. That's like a photo of a cabin, I think. And there's like a painting of a deer. And this is just some... Oh, wow, that was weird. What? Yeah, like that. Is it a... What? Oh, that looks like a bug, right? That's... I don't think it's supposed to... Oh, that's very weird. It's like... Is the glass from the window on the inside or the outside? I mean, does it have a glass actually? I think it has glass. I wonder if someone broke in or tried to escape. I mean, yeah, like this...
Flashbacks.
Hmm?
Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
That was very ominous. Yeah, someone... I mean, like, this whole place, right? I assume it's like... It's sort of like a museum kind of installation, right? I imagine. It's like just... Oh, yeah, this is how this, you know, place was, you know... This is how people lived before, sort of, right? I imagine. But since, like, this whole place is abandoned now, yeah, you can... Maybe, yeah, maybe it's like an instance of vandalism, right? We know that there are, like, people who, like, actually, like, still travel through this area, through this park. But you would imagine that if there are, like, people who... Yeah, I would imagine just the people would steal all of this, right? Like, there's, like, so many little thingies, bottles, really nice, but like this steel teapot, right? Is it a kettle? No, I think it's a kettle, right? But yeah, I just imagine that people would like just loot this stuff, right? They would loot everything here. Yeah, there's like this place is and kind of similar. It's the story is like similar to the store, right? It's like people left this place like in a rush, and it wasn't a long time ago. Huh. I think the other windows... Yeah, I mean, there is... Someone definitely broke that window, right? Yeah, it definitely felt like someone, like, actually, like, threw a stone or something. Hmm. Again, it's like it's also very funny how like from the outside the interior is just it's just blackness, you know, just total blackness. I wonder if there might be some optimization, you know, related stuff to this. You know, maybe they just kind of like save on some rendering, maybe if they just make the whole room look black and then have to like render anything. I don't know. Yeah, look at this. It's just super dark. Oh, there is pass. Oh, I think this is where we're supposed to go. Also, I'm a very big fan of this. You know how like they use sometimes it's like what do you call this? It's not log, right? It's like this cut part of the tree that is used as like as stairs, or like in this case it's just like a sort of entrance intro to the stairs, right? Just like a decorated floor. Oh, that leads to something. Some markers? Or like it's like a what do you call it? It's not clay, right? It's the liquid, you know, the substance that you use to like to stick things together. I don't know what you call it in English. That feels kind of random. Oh, what's this? Someone camped here. Okay, Friday. Mitch told me today that her family is moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to say in bright fucking holes? Damn. Sunday. So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. This is probably the worst reaction, like when someone confesses to, right? They're just like, yeah, thanks. Yeah, that's tough one. Monday. So I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake. Instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow with a better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building, take some photos. It's gonna be epic. Wait, at least they moved on very quickly. I'm glad for them.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Where's the lunchbox? Is it the lunchbox? No, I have some battery pack. Oh, that's for flashlight. That's I have Logan's charm. Increases maximum health. That's cute. So the house that was mentioned, it was the witch hut, I assume? I don't see any other houses, right? Maybe they were the one who broke the window? Yeah, I don't know, that's such a questionable place to set up a camp. I mean, you can see some really nice, like, lake, I think, right? There's like a swamp. Yeah, so just like just a constant, like, an inherent tension, you know, in the games with third-person camera perspective. But then you also, it's a game that like focuses on exploration and, you know, high fidelity graphics, like very highly dense environments, right? When you just, this kind of like these two things, they don't like mesh together very well, because like when you explore the space, you want to see everything very up close. You want to see everything like from the first person perspective, not the third one. And so it's just like this zoom in kind of mechanic. It's just, it's like, I don't know, it's, I don't know, quite often just doesn't feel enough. Oh, this is the lunchbox. Okay, that's kind of sneaky. I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Oh, more Alan reference. Okay. It is very helpful. Again, like, again, lots of help, right? Lots of like sort of hand-holding stuff here is going on here. That's that she mentioned when I approached the area. She mentioned, oh, there is a lunchbox, right? Even so, you like actually you don't see like from the entrance, right? You don't see any lunchboxes. The lunchbox is actually kind of hidden. It's like literally behind you. But because the like saga gives you a hint, you know that you need to look around.
Birthday is coming up. I need toy ideas.
Toys. She's 14, Casey.
Okay, so what do I get her?
Get her a book. Something weird and dark. Maybe that'll get her back into reading.
Now that I'm thinking about, is Logan like a Swedish name too? Like that are used for like girls?
Did you get lost, Anderson?
I'm fine, buddy. Don't worry about me. Alright, I think...
Did you
exploring-
know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping...
Oh, that was color.
You got it.
Oh, yeah, you can see it's like...
I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Yeah, kind of surprised how like very like apparent, right? So the color grading is like, look at this. From very kind of like comfy, sunny, like moody to like very cold, moody kind of. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they just made this like super apparent, this like trigger for. Logan is Scottish and gender neutral apparently. Oh, really? Wow. Okay, I would never guessed. Damn. So maybe we have like a Swedish/Scottish roots then?
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles.
I almost did.
Nothing down there, huh? Just like I said.
Thankfully there were invisible walls. Let's get the body back to town.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
I don't like the way he holds it is just kind of awkward, you know. He's not. It feels like he doesn't want to give me the key actually, right? You know, like he's like closely hold this to his like belly, right? Just you would think that if you want to give someone a key, you would move your hand toward the person that you want to give the key to, right? But it's also interesting how they restrain my movement here, like very heavily. Like I cannot move out of this place. Like I need to take the key. Literally a shortcut key.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Again, like repeating the stuff, repeating the important information. Okay, let's use it. Are you going to lead? Yeah.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Yeah, like look at these trees. They just it's so easy to associate with them some kind of monsters, right? Like hands of monsters. And the way they just repeat them quite often again feels like very intentional, right? Yeah, these are not like pretty comfy trees, right? These trees are kind of creepy, kind of unsettling, kind of eerie. Yeah, they're just it's so easy to imagine this let me this part, right, of the tree, just some kind of creature, just you can see the silhouette. Oh, what's this? Oh man, look at this equipment. It looks relatively like in a fresh state, right? It's not like overgrown or anything.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Can I come inside? Notice, do not touch the station is property of the FBC. No entry. Station model, station ID. I think FBC refers to Federal Bureau of Control, which is like an organization that exists in Control, like the previous game of Remedy. Since like they are doing this like Remedy kind of like universe kind of thing, right? Where like all the games that basically exist in one world, sort of. Yeah, it looks like any
There's another
traversal
lunchbox.
that we have will be like contextual traversal. So yeah, probably no jumping. We are in this together here. We all in this together here. Have a heroic day. Thank you. Also, what is these stones? Look at these. They're painted over. I wonder it's like a... Yeah, I don't know. It's like refers to some kind of culture. Maybe. Huh. Are there like any sort of Finnish, you know, is like a, I don't know, like a Finnish tradition to paint over stones? Or maybe like Swedish tradition to paint over stones like this? I mean, they look pretty. They look kind of like candles. I kind of want to eat them. Like very tasty looking stones.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
That was funny. Yeah, that would be quite a scary experience to walk under a tree like this. Since it's like a collapsed, right? The last night, I assume. I guess it would be, in general, a very tense experience to walk through the forest, right? That's just after like a storm night, because there are like probably lots of trees that are kind of like in unstable position, right? That can just fall any minute, sort of. At least that's what I would think, and I guess I'm a bit paranoid person. Are you going to lead now? Because there are like quite a few paths we could take. Yeah, they're like... I guess we're supposed to go to the left? Let's check out the right first.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
The rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. Oh, look at this. Look at these sketches. Very cute sketches of birds, trees. Not sure what that I'm looking at. I finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over with the proper gear and skills which I thankfully possess. Next goal, spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. Funky name. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south. I've noticed intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. Ooh. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried in the wind. However, nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned. I might have to find another spot somewhere safer. Sounds are getting closer. Moved inland, foliage is stunning. Must come back in fall. Had to stop and schedule this gorgeous wine maple. Just at the way to Miss Masusilach's bird hangs of it. I probably mispronounced it. This is why trees are better than people. Oh, God, I love this. I love this, like, literal sentences, you know, just like tell so much about the character. Like, again, you didn't even see them, right? You didn't even know how they look, but you already can build an image in your mind just based on like one sentence in their like notebook or something. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier. Acting weird, maybe drugs. Kept my distance. Should probably find another spot. So annoying. That wasn't us, probably, right? That wasn't the guy, the Nightingale, because the tourists that spotted us, there were 2 of them, and that looks like a loner. Yeah, so probably someone else. After I saw that weird guy, I decided to change spots again. Moved up the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlook to camp at, but I'm more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Invasive but edible and surprisingly tasty? Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago. They sound wrong? Rabies? Want to leave, but the sun is going down. My stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good ending to me. Nice little piece of story, so I like it.
Maybe I should call David, see how Logan's doing.
They're fine, Anderson. What's got you so worried?
I just feel bad being gone so long. I've never taken a case this far from them.
They can manage without you for a few days.
I only now realized the FBI sign, right? The FBI uniform. It's yellow, right? It's like it's screaming in your face, right? It's and your companion also have Casey also have FBI uniform, which is just like kind of helps him to stand out in the environment, right? And it just instantly remind me of the recent yellow paint on the ladder discourse. Remember that one? Is it another, like, is it a more subtle example of the, you know, yellow paint sort of used as a guiding tool? I like this one. I think that might be the best one. It's like very natural, right? Very just fits very well. Yeah, yeah. I don't think it's intentional. Yeah, probably it's just, it looks like a real FBI uniform, right? At least the FBI uniform that is like portrayed in media, right? And like in TV shows and stuff. So yeah, it's probably.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Yeah, I imagine it's it's not like they try to use FBI uniform as like additional guiding help. I know, I think it's just an art director's favorite, contrasting with the blue grading and the forest. I mean, it feels very well.
Here we are.
It's very well.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
I'm gonna put a yellow paint on some non-interactable stuff in the game. Oh, it's just so evil. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to Bright Falls. I even like how they don't even tell you, right? The action. They don't tell like go into the car. No, they like literally slap the name of the town on the interaction hint. All right, yeah, I think we had enough of the forest.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Oh, look at this.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised in terms of like pacing, how this game is just like
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
like it's like very slow going, right? It's just like takes, you know, its time. It's just all about like for like last hour and more than we've been exploring, talking to people, getting into, you know, knowing the detective system this game has. And from what I heard, this game doesn't feature a lot of combat actually. Like it's like the combat encounters are like very sparse, which is surprising. Yeah, but I'm not complaining. I'm actually kind of looking forward to exploration, kind of like getting intimate with like this town more. Right, let's talk to the walking can. Look at them. Look at them.
Coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it in Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now. Jesus, Charlie.
Yeah, that guy had too much coffee for today.
Man, it is sweaty in these suits, isn't it? Charlene, are you as comfortable as I am?
You don't think the amount of hot, caffeinated beverages you've downed has anything to do with it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in hell. Swamp Ass City.
Ugh. Change of topic, please.
It's Charlie and Charlene. Nice. Also, isn't it kind of like dangerous? And I was like standing like on the like middle of the road like this in a fucking can suit that.
Coffee World. The thrills never end and the coffee never stops pouring.
Now it's 10% off all your coffee-themed purchases from the gift shop.
Because I imagine it's kind of hard to see in this suit, right?
I could use a thermos right now. Drank too much.
Whew. You and me both, brother.
Wait, they're also like siblings? Yeah, this looks great. Yeah, when I wasn't really sure when people like were telling, you know, in different reviews that like this is the best looking game of the year. But you know, it's great in because like mainly it's not just about like the graphics, right? The technical aspects. Oh yeah, I had flashlight all this time. It's just like the art direction, right, of the environments is just like it's just great. It's like you can feel the space just looking at it like for a like brief moment, right? It's just and of course like from technical standpoint too, it's like it's very nice too, of course. Yeah, I would, if I were you, I would just move away from the road because, buddy, you can get hit. Like, follow your sister's example. Can I talk to you? Can I shake your hand? Such a funky scene. They're both in their girlfriend hair and support. They're like, yeah, there you can see like this. They're like distinctly different types of girl failure, you know. One is kind of like run out of energy, and another one just like tries to do their best by using as much coffee as they can, but they're still girl failing, but they're in their sort of energized kind of way. It's so funny, like this like. Kind of like this town in the middle of nowhere, right? It's just like it's desolate area. There are like very few people, and there are like a bunch of these guys just like. There is no one driving through this road. Who are you dancing for? I guess for yourself. The animation is great too. You can really feel the weight and restrictions. That's actually a good point, right? Because yeah, they did a good job on this because I imagine. Yeah, I'm curious because I assume it's all mock-up animation, right? So they're like people actually like acting with the suits, like the tracking suits on, right? I assume. So it's definitely was like an additional challenge to like convey the like the feeling of being inside of the like suit like that. Can I actually drink the coffee? Casey, you wanted to drink coffee, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to clip through you. Come get percolated? Oh my god. Oh, look at this coffee pot care. Oh my god, this is it's so creepy, but it's also so adorable, but like it kind of gives you a nightmare, but it's also kind of cute. What is percolated? Is it like an actual word, percolated? Fresh seafood. Oh my god, look at the deers. Oh god, look at these deers.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float, will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure. This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect, really.
It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas, but better.
Well, I certainly hope so. I hate the holidays.
It's also not.
Plans for the day
Oh,
after
sorry.
the festival? It's known as the staying in and eating your body weight in pancakes day around here. We need to recover after all that celebrating.
Well, I've got plans now by the sound of it. I'll head straight to the old deer when I wake up.
Oh, you won't be the only one.
It's also a nice narrative choice to give you this little moments, little moment after all the exploring in the forest. Yeah, it definitely, like, again, pacing wise, right? It's not, they don't really have any action heavy moments, but yeah, it's just a very different mood, right? And it's like, now we're getting like this populated area where there are like all these funky people talking to each other, doing funky things. It feels different, even so, like, we are kind of doing still, like, technically we are still just move around the space, look at the like points of interest, right? But it feels very different. A percolator is used to make coffee. What? It's like a machine, like the thing that make like this is a machine. It's called percolator. Really? What a name. Wow. Okay. I like discovered so many new things today on the stream. You need any help, guys? They're kind of struggling.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Where is Casey lost his patience. He's just like, ah, fuck it, I need coffee. I need my coffee. And I think he has a some grape. He has some history with this brand of coffee because he skipped this one and decided to go for the diner. You need some help, guys? I'm not sure you're doing it right. Like, where do you even want to put it? Like, on this pole? It was just funny. Like, just imitating a work process. Oh my god, percolator. That machine doesn't look like a percolator to me. Percolator is the thing where you press the thing down slowly. The thing where you press the thing... I don't understand. The thing where you press the thing down slowly? I'm not really sure what you're referring to. What? I think the puddle reacted to one of the mascots stepping into it and there was splash? What? I need to see it now. Don't worry about it. But I want to know what percolator is. Oh, it's getting he's getting close to the puddle. Is it doing the puddle? I don't. I don't think I see the splashes. Oh my god, he's so close to the big puddle. I kind of want him to step in the big puddle. Maybe I need to look really close to see them. Nice shoes, by the way. I'm kind of digging like classy stuff, but I like it. Oh my god, you see the knots? Oh my god, the knots actually, it's like a closed simulation, I think. Look at them, like the knots actually moving like a knots would move. Oh my, oh god. Oh god, oh, look at these knots, it's just, why would you do this? Like, oh. I mean, he's clipping a little bit through the floor, but it's not a big deal. Oh man, I can't take my eyes from the knots, just... Oh boy, the knots are great. Do you have the knots too? Oh, they all have the knots. Oh my god. God, why would you put this like closed simulation, you know, into this like such a little easily skippable part of the character? Oh. Oh boy. Oh no, did I imagine the splash? Yeah, I think there's like this like, is it like, I think it's ambient occlusion, right? There's like little darkness around the shoes. I think this is what it might like, can look like a splash from afar. Yeah, I'm heartbroken. I'm also a little bit heartbroken, but I think knots are compensating for the lack of splashes. When graphics are good, your brain puts details in for you. Yeah, it's just... Damn. Like the time I saw the stairs in the bolt gun. the stairs were great, yeah. The planes with the stair texture. Okay, I think there's also like a bunch of just lonely people that are just hanging out. Let me bother them.
Hi.
I'm kind of digging their like outfit, you know. This is this what do you call like the green cap? Is they call it like a cap, whatever in English? It's definitely like one of my favorite parts, you know, in games like this, is just being able to just approach people and just bother them and just look into.
How's it going?
Just like an ultimate gamer fantasy. Well, there are some guys.
Interesting guests lately? Any good finds?
Zilch, but someone left a gross surprise under their bed for housekeeping. They went nuts.
So, that's what all that screaming was about?
Either that, or the couple on their honeymoon.
What? What are they talking about? Oh, there are like a few police cars. Probably because of the murder,
I
right?
said nothing ever happens in this town. You weren't kidding.
Not on the surface, at least.
Or in the public eye.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to that one later for sure.
Also, I would never guess that this is a hotel stuff, you know? I would think this is like construction workers or something. Where history meets hospitality. Elderwood Palace Lodge. Oh, there are more people. I'm approaching them. All of them.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this
Oh, they're taking a picture. What are you taking a picture of? Everything, sort of? Oh, they're fishing!
By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing.
You're just enjoying the view. That's a nice view. Also, I think the first Alan Wake, like, took place in a very similar town, right? It just kind of like reminds me of the first game. Yeah, I guess I can't really talk to these people. Alright, let's go for the diner. Also interesting mix of architecture, right? It's like this building is like very old. I wonder if it's like decorated, you know, to feel old, sort of. Like it's not actually like an old building, but it was like built in a style. Because like it looks very fresh, right? You kind of don't really feel history in it. It is cute.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Oh, I think this is a guy from the... what's the game was called? There was like a shooter, third-person shooter they made before Control, I think. I don't remember what it was. But I think this is the character from that game. I wonder if it's like connected. So you're the Sheriff Breaker.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
I was told they were witnesses.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you
Oh,
sent
this
over,
is
Sheriff.
very interesting, like
Not many people besides the
like an
known
entrance
victims go
decoration, right?
missing.
It's like a glass that like
But
made a
slow
part
down,
of the
ever
wall
since
into
Culver Lake was
glass.
fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
Don't worry about me. I'm just checking out trash bins. This is a cute trash bin. Yeah, this is like such a nice name for a diner. Like, oh dear diner. Also, nice logo design, right? Like, whoever they hired to do the logo design. I mean, I'm not sure about the Coffee World, but the oh dear diner logo looks very nice. Kind of like cute coffee. Crossfire X. Actually, okay, let me Google. I want to Crossfire X. No. I think the okay. Let me like Remedy games. Quantum Break. Okay, yeah, the Quantum Break one. Oh god, that was kind of like a weird one. Because I haven't played it myself, just seen some streams. Oh my god, the stream is okay. Is it because I alt-tabbed? Yeah, I think it's because I alt-tabbed. Okay, are we back to normal? Yeah. Okay, open daily. All right. I just love 4 American flags in a row on the roof. Oh, look at the phone booth. Oh, that's so cute, like a bell logo. I also see a map. Okay, what do we have here? Has your loved one gone missing? Protect your belongings, stay safe. What to do during a natural disaster? All these like posters are very ominous. Staying alive is the coolest fashion statement. We're alive, chick. Oh god, this is crime prevention. Take first aid cause someone's life might depend on it. God, all of these, they're just... Yeah, let's just check out the map. Okay, so that was... okay, no, that's not where we were. There is... Oh dear, and they... like, okay, they put icons, so I know where it's supposed to go. Downtown... Sheriff station, Elderwood. Really nice to have a sheriff station near a diner, right? Like, very convenient. Also logotypes too, very nice. On the map. Today Press. Free. Wait! Oh! I thought it was like a... For a second, it was like a, you know... one of those things where you pay for parking. But that's not it, right? It's like it's where people, I guess, put all the like newspapers basically, and people just like whoever's passing by like can open it and take it. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. Free. Yeah, I wonder. Did you have stuff like that, Zombie, in UK? Or is it like American thing? Why would you distribute newspapers like this? Just let them for free? Wow, that's interesting. No, but I've seen them in America, so it's American thing, I assume. It's kind of even funny. There's like not one, but there are 2, right? Ah, they would be usually coin operated. Okay, the coin operated ones make sense. But yeah, the free ones is kind of weird. Oh, hello? Are you lost? This is so... They look so classy, like so presentable. And they're just like hanging out near like trash dump. Are you okay? They look like they lost something, you know, like very confused. I can help you. I'm FBI. Yeah, let's let them figure out for themselves. What is this?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Oh, it's like the underneath like construction of a truck or something. I would guess that newspapers are filled with adverts if they're... Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, this is like a very interesting capture. I hope I will interact with them later. I'm very interested to know their story. Also, there you can see the church. Of course you can see the church. Let's go inside. Looks like a trailer to putting a boat in. Yeah, makes sense. All right, let's get into this diner.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
There are so many people in this diner, kind of surprising, but it's also very silent, right? Like you would sing.
Be so calm.
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
They're really attracting our attention to these two characters. Yeah, it's kind of like you would sing the chatter, like the noises of people talking to each other. Would be like kind of feeling this space, right? Yeah, really weirdly silent. Also, like, I guess, I don't know, maybe it's like a... It's kind of like maybe a stereotype. But I always, like, when I think about these diners, right, I would think about music, right? It's like the, what is called, like, jukebox, whatever, where you can, order some music. Yeah, I would imagine that, like, in these places like this, it would be constantly, like, very noisy, you know? Yeah, there would be chatter and music. Like, for now, it's kind of, like, very awkward, sort of. I can only, like, hear noises of someone, like knocking, a spoon, you know, when you put it in a cup, or, like, in a glass, to mix, like, the drink or something. Or just, like, some utensils or something.
We're getting some more new folks in town, I see.
Oh, by the way, why are you eating? Okay, you ate something already. This person, like...
What do you guys think is up this time around? I hope it's something juicy.
What is this? It's like a... I wonder what's... What am I looking at? This like a collection of like sauces or something? I think it's like a little boxes, right? Where the sauce is. Maybe.
You know you're pretty lousy company, right?
Kinda like the tables. Made out of like a marble material. Yeah, it looks very comfy to sit, right? The sofa looks nice. Nice material, red color. Okay, what is... Kids of all ages can celebrate Deerfest at the Happy Harvest. I can't read what's below the Happy Harvest. Please pay at your table. Why not French fries? Good question. I kind of want French fries now. Ah, god damn it. I didn't eat, like, you know, before the stream. I kind of want to eat French fries now. Ah, very nice fish. I'll appreciate the fish. Dear Delicious milkshakes. 4.99. Of course I would do this. Donuts, fresh made daily. Yeah, like very nice designs. Again, like the person who they paid to make this like designs are really nice. You know that the marble tabletop is actually cheap vinyl? I mean, it's alright. It looks okay. You know, it's fine. It looks... I am fine with that being, you know, actually like some cheap material. It just looks kind of like fancy. Try out our famous pie. Oh, this pie is weirdly drawn. It's like, it's filled with like some kind of balls, you know, like little balls inside the pie. It's just really weird drawing. Let's actually... Yeah, let's order some music. God, what is this? Don't touch. Oh, this is actually funny. I love this. You can see that someone touched the beer? Is that a beer? Is this supposed to be a beer? Yeah, someone broke its hand. Unfortunate. And this is like a clock or something? Alright, let's order something. Ah, god damn it, game. Why? Why? The jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over. I'm as big a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on. God damn it. Disappointing. Really disappointing. Corey's a fish and tack? Huh? That's a cute fish though. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh my god, it's a creepy thing. God damn it. I wouldn't be surprised if I will have nightmares today about this living pot character. Coffee pot. The big buck cheeseburger. Ah, the cheeseburger is nice. Is there anyone in the kitchen? It doesn't look like there's anyone in the kitchen actually. There is a burger that I kind of want to snatch. Oh, this is where the people take all the like sauces, utensils, microwave things. One Oh Dear Diner. Oh, I can already like imagine in my mind how it's glowing. You know, it's like this neon sign. You know, during evening times. Restroom. I can actually go this way. Okay, let's do it later. For sale, coffee cup mascot costume. Some wear and tear, $50. But that's a different costume, right? It's a different coffee cup costume. They're like different coffee, you know, cup mascots in this town. Fascinating. Damn, like look at some of the posters. They literally look like on the kind of like on the right, like on top of the for sale coffee cup, right? It's like it looks like just someone made it like in paint or something, right? It's just the font, this like purple text on the photo, just like, God, who made this? I mean, actually, like all of these posters that are kind of like just terribly like made, just like the self-defense courses, like what are these images? Maybe the arrivals. God, that would be amazing to see like some mascot fight. That would be great. That would be great. And yeah, you can see that. I think that like the cup, like it doesn't have like the same logo, right? The logo design on it. I mean, it doesn't really have any logo design. Okay, we are checking out the toilet. Is it the toilet? It is not a toilet. It's like a storage. Oh. Oh my God! These deer heads, just like they're everywhere. It's like they're following us or something. Why can I enter?
There, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
This is the last thing I would do in a situation like this. You know, like in this like dimly lit corridor with a deer head in the end, and this is what you do. You're just like coming to it and touching it. Oh, this is cute. Teamwork makes the dream work. Copy. This is beautiful. This is like, mwah, I love this. We are getting a toilet review. This is locked.
I need something to force this open.
Oh, I can unlock this. Okay. That's the toilet. Oh boy, this toilet. Damn. What is this, like flickering lights? Yeah, like you can see there's something flickering, but when you like, do you see it when I move the camera? Oh, I think it's like a bug, actually. Oh, that's a really weird effect. Yeah, this toilet, I wouldn't feel comfortable in this toilet. Like, you know, it's like, it feels like you could get ambushed by someone from this stall, you know, it's just like, you're approaching it, there's like some person is coming out of it, jumping on you. Oh, that's, yeah, it's just like made for some jump scare. And also like, the fact that like, the other half of this toilet, right, room is just, it's in dark. It sets in the darkness because this like the lamp is broken. It's just, oh god, this is, yeah, this is kind of like a creepy toilet, really. Oh, did you forget to wash your hands? Turn on the faucet, not too hot. Apply soap to your hands. Don't be stingy. Rub a dub at least 20 Who does it for 20 seconds? Are you serious? For 20 seconds? Wipe your hands until they're nice and dry. Keep the hands clean. It's good hygiene? Why is the gene part is highlighted? God, this is such a weird poster. I mean, the lights, I guess, they're kind of cozy. Yeah, I think like the problem is that like this part is okay. It's kind of actually kind of intimate, right? It's like it just sets up like a very, you know, very nice sort of mood. Relaxing sort of. I think the problem is that this part is just in the dark, you know? I would like, yeah, I think this is the problem. It's just like, even just approaching the stalls is kind of like uncomfortable, you know? Like, if I would enter this room, I'd be like, I don't want to go this way. I really don't want to go this way, right? I'm kind of like, do I need to go this way? I guess I need to. Yeah, it's like, oh man, imagine like coming into the stall and like closing the door. It's just, you're sitting in the darkness, right? You're like, you need a flashlight here. I would refuse you to go to this place without a flashlight. And imagine if you need to like, it's not, you don't need to take a piss, right? You need to like actually sit in this area in place. You need to take your time. Like just imagine sitting in and listening to some noises. God, it's awful. It's super creepy. Yeah, the reflections are nice. I like how they decided to do it. It's sort of like a compromise, right? Oh, okay. I really love this, like the things, you know, that you use for like turning on the hot and cold water. It's like it's very retro style, right? It's like just, yeah, I like it. I like it. It's like a really nice aesthetic to it. Also, I will say this soap, that like the piece of soap is feels very, you know, inauthentic to me. Because in places like this, I usually imagine that like the piece of soap is like, it's kind of like just, it's like very, it's been used so many times, right? There's just like a shallow, like you can, it's just, it's very kind of like uncomfortable to use. Like it's a little piece, right? It's kind of like you need to like rub it very intensely to get some like foam from it. Right? It's this kind of soap. It's kind of like, it's almost kind of gross to use it actually, because like, usually it's also dirty because all sorts of people use it, right? It's yeah, this piece of soap is, it looks too nice. It looks like it's never been used by anyone. Yeah, it's, yeah, in a place like that, I would imagine that the soap would look kind of gross actually. Yeah, I know, like everything else, like the toilets themselves look very clean, you know? I like the checker, like the tiled floor, very nice. But the toilet themselves, like, I don't know, in places like this, I'd imagine them to be just dirty, like out of order. Story temporarily out of order. Yeah. Too clean, too clean. Employees only. Alright, let's talk to people. Let's actually talk to people. Yeah, they had a bad night. Look at them. Are you the Bookers?
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Yeah, again, it's like a really interesting way to like distinguish between two dialogue options. I wonder if like the bigger one, the bigger text, and like the bold one is kind of supposed to be like more important. Like, and it's like a critical dialogue option for you to choose. And the first one is maybe like just an optional stuff that you don't necessarily have to pick up. But let's pick it up. Why were you at Cauldron Lake?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Alright, so they are connected to... Maybe one more things forward? Yeah, can you tell me what you saw?
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult.
I like the animations, like
And called the cops.
look at the guy. He's like the way he like. I believe him. I believe he was like this. Is like it was a very freaky moment for him. Like the way like the hands shaked and the way he looked at his sister. That was very nice animation. Damn.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Damn. Yeah, that was very good animation. Kind of surprised that they put so much work into this like one diner encounter. Okay, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to talk to them more? Not really. Okay. Maybe I should... it's just so funny how like some random persons are like shouting to me like, "Ah, good to see you, by the way." Or, I guess good to see you too. Hey guys, are we... Oh, I think I need to go to the mine place. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's do some profiling. Oh, this is cool. This is a cool photo. Like kind of them blend together.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
How does she do it? Like, okay, alright. The intuition. Damn. Cauldron Lake.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Yeah, really nice photo. Okay. Are you talking to them again? I think you found something.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Yeah, just evidence, just pure logic, you know.
Told you not to keep that thing, Jimmy.
It's kind of funny. Like, remember this like a nice banter a Saga had with Casey, and she like made this like pun with the triangle. I wonder if it's like also like connecting to. Again, this is weird because we, the player, already know that they're telling the truth. Yeah, actually, it's kind of actually a bit weird because they said that the guy, the Nightingale, was screaming at them, but that was not the case, right? The Nightingale wasn't actually screaming at them, so it's like there's it's a bit of a weird detail, huh?
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Okay. Yeah, that was kind of out of nowhere, huh? But anyway, one thing that I wanted to say that's just about this whole like very like handholdy and like decorative, almost like detective stuff. It's how it just tickles me off kind of like in a bad way when the characters come up with, you know, some conclusions, you know, that are just like, it's you yourself as a player, it's like how you had no chance to know this, right? Like how could we know? How we like could have guessed that? We could have guessed that they found something, right? But that it was a necklace of cultists, right? Yeah, the fact that she made this connection, she discovered it because of her intuition and stuff. Yeah, that just kind of like rubs me in a bad way. So yeah, let's talk. How do we know each other exactly?
So Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
Seen anything strange around town?
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Oh, what do we have here? We have donuts, pies, what it's called? Cupcake? No, it's not cupcake, right? Some more pies. Kinda wish we could check out their menu. Yeah, you're like, yeah, I think we'll be able to do that. Unfortunately. More donuts. Just sweet stuff. Alright.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
That's very cute.
You're the Grand
word
Wizard or
design.
something, are we?
Played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Kind of weird how he didn't look at them when he was talking to them. He was just
Hey, what do you know about that
looking
waitress
straight.
from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Alright.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Oh, look at this.
Have a nice day.
Don't be an easy target. Stay alert in public. Like this town has like the just the goofiest posters. Just helmet saves lives. Okay, this one's just kind of creepy actually. Has you loud one gotten missing? Oh, it's from the first game. The police station. Wait, so we are in like the town where the Alan Wake was, right? So I guess it's the same town basically. Only played it for a few hours, but the station is so memorable. Okay, damn, I don't remember the station.
With you, sir. Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
I remember, like, obviously I remember the forest, and I remember there was like this like a resort place, or like. I don't actually remember. It's like it was a kind of recreational facility or something. Where, like, for people to like, just rest at, something like this. I don't remember the place exactly. Yes, it is Bright Falls. Okay, so it's like this. Okay, it's the same town. All right. Huh. I mean, I guess it makes sense because the Bookers, right? The sister.
Happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
She mentioned, right, that she's writing a book about a writer, the Alan Wake, who actually like drowned or something here, right? So it's so it is the town, I guess. Ah, that's kind of sad, man. I probably should have watched some recap or like a playthrough because, yeah, it's kind of like interesting example of like seeing the same location like done in a different like periods of like game industry, right? Sort of development, right? Like there's 2010, right? How like AAA industry was developed at that time and how far they could push in terms of like, you know, graphics and stuff. Now we have 2023 and we can like see the changes. Yeah, I need to rewatch the playthrough after that of the first game. Now hiring. Join the Bright Falls Sheriff Department. Protect your town. Look at this guy. Look at this cool cop in, you know, these sunglasses. Oh god, he's so cool. Jaywalking costs lives. Of course these guys. They're on the side of the car owners. Of course. Yeah, it's a pedestrian's fault. Yeah, if they're hit by a gigantic fucking truck.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
That's a very like comfy vending machine. It's like has a sort of like a wood-looking material in front. Like looks very nice. Like also kind of like very classy and retro-y sort of. Insert coin. I mean, I guess that seems actually kind of old, right? Probably like insert coins here. Instructions, because yeah, probably if it was a modern vending machine, they would like have the card reader. What do you have? Like locos? Oh, it's like a tacos but locos. Some snacks. Yes, and we already have some weird time anomaly things and moving 3 rows happening, so I think the location being the same will also play into the... Yeah, probably. Lock up and stock up. Preparedness is the key to secure home and calm mind. Matches, first aid kit, disaster preparation? Damn. Oh, look at this. Yeah, this feels like a basement area that connects to morgue.
They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Why would you put posters in the in this morgue area? Is it like a good place for posters? They look oh my god, this is kind of creeping me out, you know? There's in this dark area, there's volunteer, and you see there's this person who's got looking smiley at me. Ah, very unsettling. Wait a second, aren't you the person that I saw outside of the diner, right? They look the same. That's the same model, I think. Huh. Okay. Maybe they changed their clothes in the meantime.
Okay, let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Man, all the details on the body.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Okay, time to click some spots on the screen.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Yeah, it is weird because he was left on the table right after the murder.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
He didn't. He really didn't.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
What? Okay, alright. Yeah, he was still strapped on the table, yes. So the submersion thing is weird, right?
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Oh.
Okay, so there is like some very rudimentary guessing. Because right, there is like more than one question. You have to like think just for a moment here.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged.
Yeah,
Doesn't add up.
doesn't add up indeed.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Cause of bloatings unknown. Strange tattoos on skin and heart. Something was inserted into the chest cavity. Tattoos on body and heart. How did the killers have time? Doesn't make sense. Chest trauma is clear because of death. Is she gonna guess what they put inside of his chest? That would be kind of funny if she just... Wait, there's a radio? Ah, okay, I don't have a mood for radio now. If she doesn't reach into his chest, I will... Oh, I really want to have this cutscene of like them like inserting, you know, their hand into the chest, and yeah. Let's see. No, don't hide this. Nah. Okay. Shouldn't you put gloves?
Found at Cauldron Lake.
Should you put gloves for this?
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
What?
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Oh, damn. Love the cuts. They are disoriented with. Oh boy. This guy is very powerful now. He wasn't very powerful when we played this thing. Oh, damn, this is getting... Wow, that's...
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Maybe she is the killer. That's how she gets on this. Yeah, these cowards. They just like... It's also kind of weird how, you know, yeah, she just got inside, you know, she didn't put any gloves or something. That's could be that they want you to go out into the light. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, they try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by. Actually, this is kind of, if you see, it's kind of funny sentence, right? Because usually in stealth, you know, sequences in video games, you want to stay in the shadows, right? It is a funny statement, sentence.
can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Not sure, maybe the kid's dead again. Save heavens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. What?
Gotta move. Now.
Oh, it's like these like spots of light are... I gotta move, but where am I supposed to move? Oh, that's a gun. That's a gun. I can see the button. All right.
Vanished.
That was very short combat sequence. All right. Yeah, that was the end of the chapter.
He didn't have a heart.
These achievements
But he
just
still
kill me
got up.
every time.
The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll stop here. It's like 2 a.m. in my area. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. And then we ended the chapter. Good time to end, I think, the stream. So anyway, yeah, that's yeah, Alan Wake 2 is I am enjoying whatever is happening, you know. And whatever happened in the first chapter is pretty great. And there's the end of the first one. Yeah, that was pretty intense stuff. Really looking forward to like uncovering all this, and also like rewatching. I think I will rewatch the first Alan Wake, at least like playthrough on YouTube. Yeah. Romero just went live. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, like the only thing that I'm just a little bit bummed out about is the detective part. But yeah, at the same time, I completely understand why they decided to make the detective gameplay quote unquote the way they did. It makes sense. But yeah, that's it for me for today. I'll definitely keep playing Alan Wake 2 on the next week, somewhere on Tuesday or Thursday, we'll see. And yeah, tomorrow, Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, I am again very looking forward to Gortash, and also very looking forward to the table that was used by Gortash. I like remember there's like a beautiful, charming, amazing chair in the area that I will talk about. I'm kind of like very excited to see the not the chair, table. Yes, Gortash tomorrow. Bye. Have a good rest of your night. Yeah, everyone. Bye.